What's up, y'all? I'm back with another tutorial, another Detroit tutorial, because that's the main type of shot I make. It's like, I'm gonna probably name it Babytron, how to make Babytron type beat or something like that. But I'm gonna just play the beat and then I'll break it down afterwards. Smooth Detroit type beat. Ambient shit. Yeah. Started off with this pad from Zonology. Zonology really the best plugin for these type beats. This one is just a motion pad. Sounds like this. So it's just really basic. It's like the main shit is just 1 3 5 and then 5 1 2. That's the chord progression, and then there's just like a top line extra chord right here. I don't. It's hard to say what that is. I think this is just another like. It's just like another 1 3 5. Damn near. Or is it 1 3 5? It's 5. No, I don't know, because it's a different scale, but y'all get the point. Some simple chords, just damn near any chords will work. Just try not to make them like dark unless that's the type of beat you're going for, because like if you're not going for a dark beat and the chords are dark, you're damn near like locked in unless you actively try to make everything else sound like happy. But yeah, after that, piano preset. I like this one. These Warm Vox piano plus soft pad and Grand XV are my favorite pianos in here personally. So this pattern down. There's not really any type of like theory behind this. You just have to play a switch you think sounds good, and as long as it's in key and it sounds good to you, it'll be cool. So yeah, just randomize the velocities, add some delay. I'll go into the mixing later though. And then the next sound I added, I believe, is the E piano, phase EP2. It's like one of my favorite E pianos in here. Let's put down these chords. I think it's just a reverse of the chords, but it's like a 1 3 5 and then, or it's 5 1 2 and then a 1 3 5 afterwards. Pretty simple. Randomize the velocities again. And then there's another pad. This is a soft pad 1, I believe. Yeah, I use this pad a lot. It's like a basic ass pad. There's a variation of this pad in every single VST, so you don't need Zonology for it. Just grab any pad that's like sounds like a pad and you'll be good. And what I like to do is I like to switch, or I'll say it after it plays. What I like to do is have 2 different pads, because it like, so I'll play both of them at the same time, 2 different pads with different chords. Just add some good variation. And then after that, maybe another pad. Yeah, Heaven pad. This is like Sauce is my favorite pad in like any VST. I use this on damn near every beat. I need to randomize the velocities, even though I'm probably not gonna export it again. I just forgot to. So like this. It's simple, just 1 3 or 6 2 5. And then, 6 1 2 and then 5 1 2, so it's just a half step variation. And then after that, I threw in another one of my favorite sounds, Digi Crystal. It's a synth bell pad. synth bell, or it's a basic synth actually, but synth bell pad has a lot of good sounds. Like synth pad and synth bell pad are like my favorite sections in Synology probably, but I just did some fifth notes, so just 1 3 or 1 5, and then the fifth of that, and then the fifth of that, so like 1 5 10 15 I guess. And I like doing those notes a lot because it makes it sound like video game. Sounds cool. You could hear in like Zelda or something like that. And then do that, doing another one of my favorite piano presets. I already said this, but Grand XV, and just did the same shit but backwards. So it's fifth chords again, but it goes down. It's like a call and response. I'll play this together. Sounds cool. And then after that, I added a bass. This is my favorite bass preset in Synology called 8VCO Mono. I'll play it like this. And what I do to this preset, I just put an EQ on it and cut out the highs because it has a lot of highs in it. Sounds really like in your face. And that might be good for what you're making, but I just like making chill shit, so like it didn't really go with it like that. Yeah, after that I added something, I don't know what, but I know it's fifth chords again, or fifth notes, Dreaming Box. I don't think I've ever used that preset before, but it's out of the synth bell pads. Oh yeah. Just like fifth note ambience, I guess. I threw 4 different delays on it. That's like if you just want some shit to play through the entire time, like loud. One's at like 2 time, one's at 4, one's at 6, one's at 8, and then it's how you make like pads. Well, it's not how you make pads. I'll show you how to make pads right now. Actually, the easiest way in FL. Fruity Convolver. There's some sauce, I guess people don't know about it like that, but white noise makes a pad out of like any sound. It's like just basically a lot of reverb, but it's kind of different. There's an accent for my kit called the video game accent. I think it's just like a one shot. Just use it a lot. It's a nice sound. And then after that, I threw in, I think this is either a piano or a lead. I threw it in after I put in the drums. Yeah, warm box piano. So I use all 3 of my favorite pianos in this beat, because I like grand pianos a lot. Sounds kind of like mysterious, I guess. You gotta incorporate like different shit. Like I have like different sounds into the same beat, give it a lot of variation, and then like lock it in at the end. You feel me? So another E piano. Just play the same shit. Sounds kind of like jazzy, I guess. And then after that, I threw in, I think this should be the AX Spooky Lead, because that's the type of pattern I would do with it. This is another sound I like a lot, if it is the right sound. No, it's just a sign, but yeah, similar. Oh yeah, it's just like a impact, or not a... It's like, I put a Porto preset on it. This is like my favorite Porto preset. It's not stock, I forgot. I think I just got it from like a free Reddit bank, so y'all could probably go get that if you just like a free portal. Reddit bank portal is really good for like these like ambient Detroit type beats, because you can just throw in random shit and it'll really like sauce any sound. So yeah, I'll play the whole melody together now so y'all can hear that by itself. I know it's a lot of sounds. That's just how I like doing it. think all these drums are from my kit, so start off with the John Boy snare. Simple Detroit pattern. After that, I threw in Go To Crash. This is a crash I use a lot. A lot of like these Babytron beats, like what Kyle be doing, like just busy with the snare or crashes. I mean, a lot of crashes. So do that I threw in it. Just a clav, simple. This is a pattern I use a lot. It just really goes. Y'all can take that pattern if you want. It like fits in between the spaces really well. And I threw in a conga. Another pattern I use a lot. And then after that I threw in a rim to go with the snare. Just adds a little bit more. And then another cymbal, my second. Alright, this is probably my favorite cymbal now, but let's do this pattern. Sounds cool to me, that pattern. And then I threw in a sub. That's how it sounds. It just goes with the other shit. I mean, it copies the bass pattern. And then it's 2 slide notes. And after that, I throw in a kick. This beat, I didn't throw in a hi-hat just because I forgot, but you don't really need a hi-hat like that. Like, whenever I do put in a hi-hat, I have it quiet, so yeah, my only advice for the perks is just you can do a lot without doing that much. Like, add a lot of perks, but keep it like slightly spaced out and like have each one in its own lane, like doing its own thing, you feel me? And I add delays on my shit too. So for the master, all I did was put this EQ. I don't normally put EQs on my shit, but like basically what happened was that I made this beat on my speakers and I thought it sounded perfect. And then I put the headphones on and it sounded like horrible. So I tried to fix it with the EQ, but what really happened was that my headphones weren't plugged in all the way. So this EQ isn't really necessary, but it didn't really take away from the beat, so I just kept it on there. Because I know a lot of people put like EQs boosting the highs and shit. But after that, I threw in a soft clipper, which you should put it on there. Don't change anything. Makes the drums hit like slightly harder. It's good. And then I was damn near it. Mixing and just reverb delay. Not really any EQs. Get Valhalla Verb if you don't have it. But fruity reverb is cool too. I just think Valhalla Verb is really good and you don't need to do much. And then I'm gonna see which ones are the perks. Oh, this should be the rim.
Bobby, this is nice.
Which one is this? What? Oh. So yeah, for the perks, I just have delay and reverb. I use a fruity reverb for this. Is really just have good sounds for real, then you don't need to mix that much, and it's like a lot more efficient. Just, if you don't have good sounds, figure out a way to get them. Maybe like get a drum kit or just download some free ones. You can figure out how to get VSTs without buying them. And yeah, that's it for the tutorial. Thank y'all for watching. Let me know what other tutorials y'all want, because like I mainly make Detroit shit, so obviously that's gonna be my main tutorials. But like, if someone asks me for a specific type of tutorial, I'll do it. And it's like a beat that I don't want to make at all. But yeah, besides that, thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all later. And